Hi there, I'm Matt Hayson, and joining me today is Danny Cobden. Danny, I wanted to get straight into things today. Winter, it's been a really tightening market. What can we see moving into this season?
Yeah, well, Matt, I think like most winters, we're seeing a shortage of supply in the market, and that's one of the reasons historically people that have sold in winter have typically done a little bit better than those that have sold in the warmer months. But that said, I think that we're seeing some different dynamics this year, and I know that you've got some stats in relation to the numbers that are down significantly from previous years.
Yeah, no, so if you're looking across our core market at the moment, we'd typically be seeing around 100 properties on the market, and right now we're trading at around 55. So there is a real shortage of property available, and as a result, we're seeing probably the best buying conditions in terms of historical low interest rates is creating a strong pool of buyers that are ready to kind of move at the moment.
Yeah, no doubt. But having said that, I still think we might look back and reflect upon this period, this sort of first half of 2013, as being one of the best-selling periods that we've seen in several years.
So Danny, it's a really interesting point you make about the property market, because I think this is one of the most remarkable conditions we've seen in recent memory. What we're dealing with from a seller's perspective right now is you've got record low interest rates, which is driving high buyer demand. We've got investors flocking back into the marketplace. And yields have been improving over the last several years. So investment in property is looking very attractive again. And we've got record high auction clearance rates sitting at around 80%, which is remarkable in itself. And you've got this real built-up supply of buyer demand as a result of property available at the present time down around 50%. So that's from a seller's perspective. Now, on the flip side of that, I think it's great conditions for a buyer because record low interest rates are making an upgrading opportunity better than they've ever been in the last 50 years. So given that the market has actually improved, we're seeing some of the best quality property enter the market I've seen in the last 5 years. There doesn't get a better time to buy. This is the time.
Yeah, no, I agree, absolutely.
And Danny, you've had some fantastic, speaking of great results, two of the best auctions in the market this year. Firstly, 1 Bridge Street was the highest priced auction sale under the hammer.
Yeah, it was a good sale, Matt. It was a magnificently renovated sandstone residence on some 330 square metres of land. Went to auction 2 weeks ago, sold under the hammer for 2.735 million, which at the time I think was a record for the year. 4 registered bidders, several local families, but the ultimate buyer was an outside of area party. However, he wasn't in our database.
Following that auction, you then surpassed that record and sold one in Darling Street for 2.9.
2.9?
Under the hammer, which then became the highest priced auction sale for this year.
Yep.
Tell us about that one.
Well, that's a different style of property that probably needed some upgrading, had scope for further improvement, but it was unique insofar as it was on almost 600 square metres of land, which by our standards is a very large block. Level lawns, swimming pool, again, good interest in the property. Purchased by a family that will ultimately do the big renovation and make a magnificent family home out of it.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Now, just to wrap up our market report, I just wanted to give you a quick pop quiz. I've got 5 questions here for you that you've got 3 seconds to answer. What I really wanted to get into right now are conditions favouring a buyer or a seller.
Seller.
What's your favourite street?
Ballast Point Road.
Most memorable sale and why?
Probably 19 Wharf Road because it set a record for the area. Although you were very close to beating that the other day with your $9 million
quite close.
sale.
Yeah. And would you say that you auction more property or private treaty more?
Auction.
And do you take the philosophy, work harder or smarter?
Smarter.
Okay. Thanks very much. That's Matt and Danny signing off, and we look forward to seeing you next time.